We have work to do.
So, are you all set? Great! I've delivered packages all over, but I've never seen a mysterious fairy tale world like this before.
What shall we do?
Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you. Nothing to see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask? Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look. Uh-huh?
There once was a...
What?
Long story short, they saw an arrow...
Okay. Yeah.
Despite how... Alright, let's try this again.
Ooh!
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a Marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future Marquis's abode to be. You like it? The future Marquis's abode to be? Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
That was a little bit boastful.
But before you continue, I must warn you of the danger that lies ahead. For example, under no circumstances should you sit on the chair in the center. Otherwise, the consequences could be... Are you sure you don't want to hear the rest? I'll keep this brief. Firstly, the place...
What's going on?
Oh, hear me out, all right? I'm sorry for resorting to extreme measures, but I'm trying to help here. Don't worry, the fencing will disappear as soon as I'm done talking.
So are you some sort of fence-spawning yokai?
I'll keep this brief. Firstly, the place ahead of you is a secret room whose purpose, per the legends, is to await the arrival of a certain Marquis. For that reason, it's called the future Marquis's abode to be. Secondly, when you get inside, don't sit on the chair in the center, or bad things will happen. There, that's all. Off you go.
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
Israel knows not.
Captivated by the epic poetry and enthralled by the outstanding storytelling, the Outlanders knew what their next objective was. Namely, to remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead.
Cabe, I just realized you said we all had to... Stop the poem.
Traveler? Are you alright? Come on, you can do it! Can I give you a hand, or...?
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's one standard for us and another for you. That's not fair, Cape.
Strong as stone, firm as steel. The Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack! First weaken the structure, then seize the treasure.
The attack now over. Only one final step remains.
Now it is the time to seize...
But alas, as was the case for all those who had come before, the key still did not move an inch. Wait, what? They got it out?
Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts! And your lights, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
No hard feelings about your lack of poetic contributions?
Our purpose.
My name.
You're Cape. You've done so much talking. Aren't we missing
Who?
him?
Well, there's no fourth person.
We've never heard that voice.
Whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care. Forget about him. We have far more important.
That key you hold is the pit.
Each clan has.
Dragon?
Oh, no!
He means
Not just explode.
What we need.
the moment you removed the key from where it was lodged. Noble traveler Marquis, we ask you to help us.
Puss in Boots? Are you serious?
Embrace it, my friend. Embrace it. Most cats don't wear boots or speak, do they?
I'm not even a cat.
Please allow me to. This place is sacred to my clan. After a bitter battle that dragged. So they say.
Wait a second?
History, legend, who cares? And isn't the truth what we've all been arguing about
Cape's words gave, but that would have to wait. Apparently, Cape was not alone in his pilgrimage to this. The traveler.
True display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my ancestors were fighting through them.
Here's a thought. Could be wrong, but maybe the Traveler Marquis is a lot more powerful than your ancestors.
Well, technically, by saying that, your martial prowess. Now, let's get to. As we all know, time is but an illusion. Time may.
And that clockwork key you have in your hand.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more. But the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless continuum of.
I'm getting flashbacks to
A teacher once asked Albeats. The teacher then turned.
The manuscript.
Paimon didn't follow up.
Exactly. So in a few moments, when the great clockwork.
Hold on.
Well, the general shapes of the configuration. To address your other
The traveler Marquis prepares to insert.
I guess we should start here?
Behold, the sacred writing. Feast your eyes. Rejoice! And
I don't believe it.
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not.
that might be the most.
And yet, it's the party decided.
Isn't a narrator Oh, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I...
Where's your clan's pedestal? Oh, let me guess. You hid it away in advance to save yourself.
You done?
Misinformation.
Ah, shut up!
Shut up, Cape.
I swear, if I want.
My clan's claim to fame.
So...
Almost.
Jeez.
The correct. But worry not. I had a quick word.
Question what?
The great yokai! And the trusty trap!
Question 2. By which...
No, 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 don't say that. If you say it out loud.
Question 2.
If this is the right answer.
Correct. Question 3. Which is more real? The
Please try.
Question 3.
Hear, hear. There is no way to...
All correct.
Traveler Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key. Oh, and
Do we really need this one?
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
now.
What?
If anyone's
What?
Oh,
Given that my clan's wisdom is such a... It seems like...
Oberano.
Oh, I get what's going on. Once. Whichever one I guessed. But then...
Oh, don't mind Fox.
Actually, that reminds me. We...
Cool. Well,
Guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink!
The cohort of truth.
Up ahead is my clan.
Wait, but wasn't Kappe's clan the one that's all about—
Oh, the guard is mine.
What's sympathetic—
Our ancestors. So, they drank the growth serum and grew. The serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it does.
Despite Albizi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard.
Everyone, I have returned. I come with the long.
Well, we weren't told anything about that this morning. Get.
You and Albizi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's schedule, the relationship quickly soured. If you're just looking for a way in, why not consider taking the path on your left?
Why is my own clan treating me like a villain?
You've been away too long. We all have. Feels like we've been waiting forever.
We should be getting close.
Why is this place we'll never find—
Never mind that. We have a more pressing
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you guys have it.
Over here! I found it! Yes! Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guard. I'll go keep watch.
Can't you destroy the boxes a little more quietly?
Apparently that was incorrect. But don't blame yourself, it's Albizi's clan's fault for taking terrible care of their family crest. How could they let something so important get so dirty?
This is the last one. The signature.
Just as we.
I get you. It's like it, but by the time book—
A brief moment. Anyone?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering. So, Paimon.
It's not a stupid question at all. The problem is,
Suddenly, the sound of a...
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is one ring the highest level of emergency?
Obvious.
They're outside! After them!
Boring!
The reason we are as surely
We will never.
Is that all there is to it?
Could you be...
Whatever happens to.
Me too.
and me.
Let's leave it there for today.
What a beautiful day, thought the traveller before he was overcome by. The voice in his head grew louder. Must go to Pendulum Lane.
Pendulum Lane is just up ahead. Something must have happened here after all. Everyone's crowded around.
Oh my god, this is terrible! I don't understand.
What happened?
How did this happen?
Last words.
You could have.
I'm sorry, Bubba.
Don't worry, Bobarano. I don't consider you a suspect, nor my sincere condolences.
Huh?
Yeah, I know.
So...
His gears. Wait.
No!
Forward. Then suddenly the long.
Where?
My mistake. It was just if only we could turn time backwards and.
Isn't that one of those, clockwork socket things right behind you?
So it is.
Crime scene's too chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Well, that clears it up. Cape was walking along the street, and he suddenly collapsed.
What?
We literally like how.
But didn't you say...
For all I know, as for why he with the only that.
Do we really think he...
Traveler? Also, anything else? Why don't we...
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, we're gonna head to...
Hello there! Someone was shot.
There's a spear here. It looks so mysterious. Let's take it.
You're,
Yep, that's right.
Ah, well, I was to keep the toy and in terms of labor intensity, the work has been rated as
I'm not... Never
Welcome to Paimon's work.
mind you, I don't know what happened to
sounds... Still, a missing pickaxe.
There's a strange potion bottle here. Looks so weird. Let's take it.
a bottle of growth serum. There's a whole investigation into it.
be a story behind it.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault. Which one do you think it... If it was the
Also, the bottom...
Let's say one... If so...
And if the guard is...
Let's say one of these was the weapon used...
If it was the pickaxe...
Actually, but... Let's take this back to the
Ah, you're back. How was the toilet,
Toilet? What about it? Oh, yeah, forget that.
What's this about?
We thought the way Cape fell looked odd. It could have been deliberately placed...
Oh, no, you stay right there.
We should be good now.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
So, it was you!
So, catch me if you can.
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromata in boots, who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion. The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath. Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down. By this point, the Necromata in boots was gasping for air. The minion was puffing and puffing, even more loudly. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Komania Express!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromata. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
Ha-ha! You fell into my trap! Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis' abode-to-be? That was also me. I did it using my powers.
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but Wait.
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
Do you call that a tall wall? In urgent Neko parcel mode, I'll scale it in no time.
So, it was you!
So, catch me if you can!
We
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Necromata in boots, who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion. The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath. Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down. By this point, the Necromata in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing, even more loudly. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Comania Express!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromata. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
Ha ha! You fell into my trap! Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis's abode-to-be? That was also me. I did it using my powers.
Rats! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just slip out of your shoes and keep running, but I...
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
You call that a tall wall? An urgent
I'm beat. I surrender.
You've got nowhere left to run.
All right.
That was fair.
Getting caught by you. Time to come clean. I am the narrator. The one who's... Anyway.
Why are you so...
I poured my heart in. The truth is, I was one of the... I know they say that the reason why... Then her cat, the goddess of fate, was... So when she saw what the cat had done...
Who would have thought?
You're not a fictional... Every day that I... The only reason But as it turned out, I have to motivate and I have to figure out.
Aww.
That's my full confession. Oh, also... If the three of them had... Over all these years...
Oh, my poor child.
Ah! Whose voice is that?
The reason fairy tales are suitable. Fairy tales but let them...
Goddess!
The line that's... But now you...
Necro...
Just...
Oh, poor detective.
So...
My head's spinning.
Sorta.
Does he really...
That was my bad. I thought it was a stupid...
Look, you... Never mind.
You guys are so late.
Anyway, you said you...
There is a...
What would you guys say to taking a trip to the outside world sometime?
Depends. Do either of you know how to get there? But maybe the reason if someone ever can...